Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Daniels has the connection to Hopkinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Throwing now, Daniels. Hopkinson reels it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
That pass is complete to McBride. He's forward, gets a couple of... Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
An option give here to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Go.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only managed one on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Go.
Daniels to throw on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. Pushing it up past the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rattler back to throw. Connects with Johnson. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They'll try and punch it in. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
70 Timberwolves. Viking 18.
Now Daniels to throw. Able to find Hawkinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end TJ Hawkinson in some pain after the play. From the 36. He's got him. That's McBride. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Daniels on first down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Daniels to the air. McBride hauls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Go.
Third and short, Daniels. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Alert.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he is on third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go right back to Etienne. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Etienne again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Play fake here. Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. Working inside the red zone. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Come on, set.
They've got a man in motion. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go.
Rattler setting to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Rattler to the air now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Starts the return at the 34. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Daniels from the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Rattler has the connection to Adunze. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. Sly's kick is up and good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Hard 7, hard 7. Hard 19, hard 19. Let go.
Here's Rattler. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. Can they catch him? Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41. Rattler. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing is Rattler. He finds Johnson. He spins right by him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Let's go. Go.
From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's got a man left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I'll be honest with you. Seeing that in real time, I didn't know if they got enough. But credit that first to a tremendous effort, and secondly to know exactly what he needed to go get that extra yard.
Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears find some points there. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. On now is Cook to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Again, Daniels to the air. That pass is complete to McBride. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on first down. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Bears get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close... They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rattler back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing off the play fake here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Roaring 79 Broncos.
They're throwing it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Commanders will go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Go.
From the 34. ETN on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Pickup of 2 here. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll toss it to ETN. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's 2nd and 7. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
3rd and short, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's a give to Etienne. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now a carry by Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Go check, go check.
This is Etienne. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards on the play, and that brings up 4th down. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Rattler. Completed to Reynolds. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Rattler setting to throw. Finding Reynolds. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. The Commanders take a timeout, their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll look to throw it. Searches from the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty. This from 30 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.